What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Sean, aka Stay Puff 1983, and we're back for a very special episode. It's 4th of July, so I figured, the main topic of the show would be G.I. Joe. You know, America's elite, real American hero. Yo Joe versus Cobra. So I thought it would be a fun discussion to just, talk about Cobra comics and G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes, Scarlet, Duke, and all the fun characters that we all grew up with, whether it's the cartoon, whether it's the toys, whether it's the comic books, or just any other media form that G.I. Joe was a part of. So, joining me today, I have my regular panelist, Jeff Comic 813. What's going on?
What's up, guys? Not much. I picked this up today. It's a redhead, so red, white, and blue, right?
Yeah. Then you got Stone Cold Steve Whiting.
What is going on, everybody? Let me see. I do have a book to show. Where is it? Here it is. My wife. Oh, I had a crash. Oh. Books are sliding. I did have I came home and she had this on my stand. I was like, I don't remember putting that on my stand. I usually, leave one book up. And I said, "Where'd that book come from? Did you get that book?" She got me a book. She won't tell me where she gets them, but she goes, "I have on good conscience that this is at least an 8.0." So, so that made me laugh. But that was pretty cool that my wife was out hunting around and thought about getting me a book. So that was awesome.
All right, that's great, man. And then the last panelist for now, Jim Boatwright and Little Boat. What's going on?
What's going on, guys? How's it going?
And you came well prepared for G.I. Joe talk.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
We got two veterans right there. I defer all questions to them.
I'm not an expert by any means. He probably knows more than me, but I picked up a couple books yesterday, and I got a couple things today.
Sweet. So we can go over our hauls today.
Okay.
Like right now, early on, before we get into the topic at hand.
All right.
What you got, Bo?
Little short story. Yesterday, I was supposed to go ahead and get my Kirby tattoo, and it fell through again because of scheduling conflicts. So while I was in Brandon, to kill time, I swung by the Comics Club, and I picked up a couple books.
Dang, I haven't never been to that, man.
You kidding me? Awesome,
I don't think I have. If it's the one, is it in the mall?
No, that's the one you took me to that one day, and they were closed. Remember?
Okay, that's the one that's kind of about around that little pond, whatever.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay.
It's a really cool shop. If Sean, you ever come over again, definitely check that one out.
Yeah, we'll definitely go to that one.
It's right by Urban Legends. What's up, Kachoon?
Yeah, it's only 5 minutes from there.
I picked up Mr. Miracle number 17 to go to my collection.
Nice, Kirby.
Yes, sir. And I picked up issue 18.
What are you missing out of that run, Bo?
Most of them.
Most of them.
What are you missing? All of them but about 7.
I got 1, 3, 4.
Only reason I asked because Nerd Out has a couple of runs, has a couple of them too, so that's why I'm asking.
Oh, one more, Sean.
Yeah.
It was also buy 2 any back issues, you get another one free. So I picked up the 3rd appearance of Werewolf by Night.
That's cool. Nice.
It's a low grade, but
hey, it's still better than no grade.
Hey, guess what? You know what grade mine is?
What?
None.
and today I told you I went to Big Reds over in Tampa, and I
picked up a toy.
A couple toys to go with my my new run I'm going on. I got a complete Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, nice.
1977. I'm starting out with the first 12 of the 77. Princess Leia.
Nice.
And her lover Han.
Her main man.
So that's what I picked up today. I got these Star Wars figures to go with my. I just recently got Chewbacca and a scout trooper from Return
Man,
of
that's
the Jedi.
awesome, man. The 1977 Star Wars toys, man. That's great.
Yeah, man. So yeah,
that's
Like
all
toys
I-
older than us, man.
yeah, I know.
Steve, you want to go next?
I did. Actually, the only books I picked up were a couple of I picked these up last week. These were for gonna be
That's
for
right.
Remo. I'm getting them
Big
the
Remo.
series, but now I've got the whole series, so I will have these 3 will be extras. I don't know. Maybe I can put together another set of these. I don't know, because I'm only missing 1 and 3. So I got that one. I got this one. I looked through my box and I had a couple of them. So
Hey, Steve, I'll buy those from you if you want to put
man,
them together.
I ain't gonna sell you these. Man. Well, you gonna come at me like that on this show?
Well, I got to get those 4. I got to get those 4 books myself.
Okay. Do you have one? Do you have number 1 or 3? These are
I
2,
don't,
4,
I
and
don't have
5.
any of the 4, but I want them.
Okay. Well, you can have those. That's good. I put together a set for Remo, and I was missing 1 and 3.
I'll give you some
And
fun.
the number 1 was expensive. No, I was surprised. Number 1 was pretty expensive. So I was able to get the whole set off of OfferUp for $65.
That's
1 through
the
5 in really good shape, and they ain't delivered yet. But when they deliver, I'm gonna send those to Remo. If you see 1 or 3, that's what you'll be needing if anyone
right.
sees those.
or is that run from 84 or 85?
I think
I think
85,
this-
86.
Yeah, 85. It's 85, 86. Man, Sean Man knows his shit. I refer to y'all on questions. So
What's up, first edition?
What's up first?
Yeah, so Vaporella
Hey, what's
can
up, brother?
turn towards me, I guess.
Happy 4th, everybody.
Happy 4th.
Yep. America.
So who wants to go next? Me or you, Jeff?
I'll go. I got a bunch of Vaporella I picked up, so I might need to go.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Didn't see
I
that
picked
coming.
up- Yeah. I picked
Caught
up
us
issue
off guard.
4. Yeah, I picked up
Nice.
I picked up issue 4. Steve picked up issue 6 for me like a couple of 2 weeks ago. So now I got a nice decent run. I got an issue 7.
Ooh, nice.
Mhm.
You got a bunch on hold at Urban too.
Yeah. So I'll be pretty much all I probably need is probably a couple of issues and then probably issue 1. Issue 9. Issue 11.
They do have some awesome covers. I got to
Yeah.
give Vaporella credit, man,
Yeah.
on them
Issue
covers.
11. Issue 15. 18. 17. That's a really bad day. One of my favorite covers, issue 20.
Yeah, that's a cool cover.
Yeah, one of my favorites. Probably gonna be one of Roberts and one of Hialeah's favorites.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
hmm This is a pretty cool one too. I think it's an Ingridge. This is an Ingridge cover, I think. Yep. Issue 24. Yep. That's half. That's half of the run. The issue 26.
How many books you think you got total, Jeff?
I'll go back
The magazine first volume.
First volume, probably not almost half. If I count Urban's, probably almost maybe half of the run. Maybe
Half of
Was
the
it
run. So
112
one-
issues or 113?
Yeah,
100
Something like that.
113. Some people don't count the 113th issue, man. So
That's
yeah, that's got to be counted. I don't
Yeah.
care.
yeah. So for Boat, the monster. Yeah,
The monster from the Black Lagoon's in there.
yeah, yeah. And
Just
then
waiting to grab somebody.
yeah, the girl, the female, and then this one. This is this is the one from Urban's. It's a little bit low grade, but it's still better than none.
Yep, you got one filler for now.
Yeah, and then this one. And then I have one more, and then Shot can go. And then this one.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I thought you would.
That is,
Yeah.
that is zombie. What is that in the background?
Zombie, pretty much. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
I love zombies.
Yeah. It looks like a. It almost looks like a digitally, like it almost looks like a digital cover, almost. But you know that they drew it. Yep, that's pretty much it.
Cool. I see we got
Alan,
Dusty
huh?
Brick Brown.
Samuel David in the chat. What's going
Yo.
on? Dusty Brick Brown.
Yo, Big Al.
What's up, Al?
All right, so I got a bunch of new comics and a couple of old ones. You know, with Jeff being on the Vampirella kick, you know, got this nice sweet Perillo, Vampirella number 10. I know Robert likes that because that monster looks awfully like Cthulhu.
Kazulu, yep.
Cthulhu,
then I got-
Cthulhu. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, I got this.
Red Sonja Age of Chaos continues to be great, and it's another Perillo.
Mhm.
You know, can never pass up a Perillo cover.
Nope.
Then, of course, I got my boy Egon, Ghostbusters Year 1, issue number 4. And you know me, I get the regular and the variant.
Oh, I like the variant. My
Yeah, the
boy's
variant.
my boy is standing on the Ghostbuster symbol.
Yeah, and the Ghostbuster symbol's giving him the finger up, man.
Yeah.
Middle West continues to be fun, good read. I know a lot of people was talking about this issue, and that's Batman 93. You know, the Joker War and all that. So it'll be interesting to read this. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna go to Batman when it comes to. I might just go up to issue 100 and then be done with it. His Red Sonja issue 16.
How many
Continue to
covers
enjoy
are those?
that. Just one.
Okay.
Perillo, Vampirella, Vengeance. Just,
Yep. And Robert
Hey,
likes
she
them
looks
both.
like she's enjoying that.
of course.
She ain't even making a bad face.
Savage Dragon 249. One issue away from 250. Eric Lawson continuing to do his thing on that series.
Couple issues away from 300 too.
Yeah. Birthright issue number 44. This been getting better for me after a slump around the 30s, so definitely look forward to reading this.
You know, every
And
time
of-
I see that book, I always think it says boat right. Every time I see that book.
Then, of course, today's topic, I got the recent issue of G.I. Joe Snake
Oh,
Hunt,
yeah.
issue 272. Getting ready, they're getting close to the conclusion of this storyline. And that is all the new books. And as far as back issues goes, I just went all X-Men with 2 Daredevils, but I got X-Men 95,
What?
What? Nice.
the issue after 94.
Yeah, but isn't that McTaggart one? Is that one? The
Trying
first
to think again.
dude. If
Because I know
is,
it was around that
that's a
time. And
terrific
this,
book.
and it only cost me $20.
Man, I'll look it up after we get off.
Uncanny 124.
Man, you've been knocking out some X-Men lately.
I've been knocking out some Vampirella lately.
127. There's a theme on these covers if you notice them. 147.
Storm.
Yeah. And then giant size annual number 9, Storm, the Goddess of Thunder.
Man, that looks like the
It's already scary.
the
I've never
Journey
heard-
the Mystery 83 cover.
Yeah. You got annual, king size annual number 6, more Storm.
Mm.
Got this dope cover of X-Men Unlimited issue number 2. the master of magnetism.
That's awesome.
And then I got 2 Daredevil books, both featuring Wolverine. Issue 248.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Who's Daredevil?
249.
Well, let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
So yeah, those what I picked up today at the shop.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Sean, I almost forgot to. I got a message from one of the shops that I would go to every once in a while, and when Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was building up to issue 100, I'd went there and said, "Hey, can you start picking that up for me?" Well, I thought he said that he would get up to 100 for me, and that was it, because I wasn't a subscription holder there or anything. But he messaged me the other day, "Hey, I got a bunch of books here waiting for you." So I got some turtle books I forgot about. I got issue 101.
Awesome cover for the 5.
Oh yeah. Was Jenica in that one?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's Jenica right there. 102.
That one's a really cool cover.
103. 104. And lastly, 105.
There's been talk about a PG-14 Ninja Turtle movie. So it's going to be like a little bit darker.
Yeah, there's supposed to be talks of a new turtle movie coming out.
And I hope Jenica is in it.
Yeah,
That'd be
then her book shoots up again.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I hope if they do that Ninja Turtles movie, it's got to be better than the
Yeah,
you
I
know
think
who.
they heard the fans, I think, speak out about the last 2 movies, and so they're going to revamp it, redo it, everything. So I don't know if they're going to go in the whole backstory again. You know how they do like Batman, you hear his backstory every movie.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But apparently it's supposed to be, what'd you say?
PG-14. It's going to be 100% CGI.
Oh.
So, like, it's going to be CGI animation.
Oh. So it's
Not a live action.
No.
I thought they were doing live action.
They might, but I don't
Who
think
knows?
they will.
They probably will eventually.
so wasn't the 2007 movie CGI 3D animated?
Yeah. It's going to be like that, but a lot darker.
Okay. That'd be interesting. I wonder what is it going to be more original story? Are they going to borrow something from the comics? Because like you said, you're hoping that Jenica be in there. Are they going to actually take notice of the comic books and say, let's add some elements from the comic stories in there?
Personally, as far as a marketing aspect goes, they would be smart to push a new character like Jenica out there if they want,
I think they should base it off the first book. Like,
Well, I mean, me, I don't care. I just would like to see a good turtle movie.
yeah.
What's up, Kid Ragnarok?
Preferably a dark movie. That'd be good, kind of like the original comic run,
And
the
then
Eastman Laird run. A little bit darker, a little more violent.
Yeah. You definitely want that darker turtles. And speaking of dark, let's get into our topic of the day, which is
G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
Get that one. Yeah, they get it. Get it, boy. Get it.
And it's funny when you talk about the darkness of the turtles. When I grew up, we all grew up watching the G.I. Joe cartoon. Like G.I. Joe was everywhere, the toys,
G.I. Joe
the
was
figures. G.I. Joe was everywhere. It wasn't until the 90s when I started reading the comics, and I was like, wow, this ain't the cartoon. It's a lot more serious and a lot darker than what the cartoons presented. The cartoons made Cobra Commander look like a buffoon half the time.
Yeah.
Whereas the comics, he's much more serious, and he's not to be trifled with.
And characters die in the comics.
Exactly.
Hey, when they die, do they come back, Bo?
They always come back. Come on,
They
now.
always come back, right?
The only one that never came back was Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben, yeah.
I can't remember the amount of times Snake Eyes came back. It's like he get killed and then come back.
Yeah.
They find some way to bring him back, or it's like he faked his death.
Especially Snake Eyes. That's their moneymaker, you know? Everybody's Snake Eyes.
I've always wanted to be Snake Eyes when I was younger.
You still can be, Jeff. You still can be.
Yeah. And the thing about G.I. Joe was that,
Snake Eyes.
They had their characters, so many characters. Sometimes it's hard to even keep up with the amount of characters that's in the comic and the show.
Yeah, the toys alone is overwhelming. If you try to go look for a G.I. Joe toy, it's like it's overwhelming because you don't even know if it's a real Joe or not because there's so many like different characters and it's crazy.
Yeah. What's up, Cinemation?
What's up, Cinemation?
You had the known characters like Scarlet, Duke, Snake Eyes, Shipwreck,
Lady J.
People forget Cover Girl. She was there at the beginning too.
I like Cover Girl.
Yeah.
What about Snow Job?
Snow Job.
Snow Job.
I like Beachhead. Beachhead.
Yeah, Snow Job. Beachhead was cool. You had Roadblock, Stalker, Doc,
Quick Kick.
Who's the one?
Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh yeah.
The wrestler in G.I. Joe.
Yeah, the wrestler in G.I. Joe, Sergeant Slaughter.
Slaughter. Who's the one who was underwater? I forgot his name.
I
know Ace was the pilot.
Airtight.
Yeah, Airtight.
Barbecue,
Bazooka,
Gung Ho.
Gung Ho is one of my favorites too.
Yeah, there was so many Joes, man. It's like you can go through a list of names and you still feel like you're missing something.
What
Do
kind of
you
amazes
have
me
any
is
of the big figures from the 60s? The bigger ones?
12-inch.
Yeah.
I
You have
have
any
a
of those?
couple of them. I have a couple.
Those suckers are probably valuable, aren't they?
I don't have originals. I have some I bought when I was younger. When I was in my teens, I bought they had a series called the Medal of Honor series, and they did the G.I. Joe 12-inch after Medal of Honor recipients from different wars. So I've always been a huge fan of Audie Murphy, and so I got the Audie Murphy G.I. Joe, and it's so cool. I have to show it on another show because if I would have thought about it, I would have dug it out. And I got a John F. Kennedy. And I got a John Kennedy G.I. Joe from World War II days.
Hey man, we gotta get Sanimation. We gotta meet her. I want to meet her. If there's a person over there I want to meet, it's her. She is something else.
Damn, I feel sorry for Scarlet, man. Going down that toilet, not fun. Damn. Dusty Brick Brown, like they dropped the ball by not making Mr. T an honorary Joe.
Yeah, he should have been an honorary Joe. That if anybody, he would have been perfect.
I mean, he's part of the A team, then he jumped to the G.I. Joe team.
Yep.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
They almost made Sylvester Stallone. They did the Balboa, but they did the Cobra. I can't remember the whole story of it, but they had a Cobra figure called Boa or Balboa or Boa, and he had boxing gloves on his hands and he had some helmet thing. But there was something issue with the Rambo figures that was coming out at the time. The reason why
they should have threw Rambo in G.I. Joe, because when you watch that cartoon, it was like, man, Rambo was made perfect with G.I. Joe.
Yeah, he would have been perfect. So, man, sometimes you wonder what they're thinking, man. They're right there in front of them to get them.
Especially since the Rambo cartoon was like even more child friendly than what G.I. Joe was.
And the Rambo movie was R-rated.
Yeah.
Hey, man, them Rambo movies was good, though, Sean. That first one.
First Blood.
Man, y'all, did you see him?
That's my favorite. First Blood.
He saw that smoke trickling out. He was like, "Oh no, y'all don't know what you're in for now."
Probably more Joes than Transformers. I'm like, because outside of the core Transformers, there's so many of them, but they're kind of forgettable to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whereas each Joe had a unique personality added to them. You know, like I liked the Beachhead. He was pretty cool. You know, he was kind of serious, but at the same time, you know, just the name alone made him seem cool. You know, Beachhead.
Or Snow Job. But
That was the brilliance of Larry Hama. You know, he wrote on the back of the figures, on the back of the cards, he wrote their profile, so you kind of had something to read about that particular character to get to know about, like a backstory, so you kind of know him better, rather than just saying, "All right, here's a character, and that's it." You know, as a kid, you get the figure, you can read the card, and you can where this person's from, what his specialty is, what kind of person he is, so you kind of get to know him at the same time.
John Rambo would have killed all the Cobra team.
Oh yeah, easy.
Easily.
Yeah, that would have been the downfall of him being in there.
The Rambo movie made me spend more time in the woods as a kid than my mom would have. Like, man, I picked this up when we went to Tampa. When I was down in Tampa with you guys, the G.I. Joe issue number 2, the Herb Trimpe cover.
And we were just talking about Snow Job. Yeah.
There's a snow cover.
Yep, he's in the background, I think.
Yeah. And it's a Herb Trimpe cover too.
That's cool.
But the G.I. Joe comics was serious. Like, they dealt with a lot of serious issues when it pertains to the war with Cobra. And even General Hulk got shot in the back when Cobra was, attacking one of the parades. And I remember that issue. I was like, man, that was some serious shit. Yeah, because in the cartoon, nobody got shot, and they were just shooting each other all the damn time, and nobody get hit with them laser guns.
They shoot, but they never could connect.
Yeah.
So you read the comment, you're like, yo, dudes is literally getting lit up.
Yeah, I just started reading starting from one, the original run, Marvel run, and it's good. It's really good. And one issue particular, I want to say it's either issue 2 or issue 3. I can't remember exactly. It's been a while since I read it. Special missions. One of the, I don't think it might have been issue 2 or this one, but in the storyline, they went on a mission. Well, they had to help they were kind of in a position, what should we do? Because we don't want to help this guy, but we need to help him in order for it to be the greater good outcome. And the person they were supposed to help was like a former Nazi, I believe. And so it's like they were, a couple of them were like, well, we don't need to help this guy type thing. But they ended up having to help him in order for in the long run to be save more people or something. I can't remember, but it was an amazing story.
There was some really good stories. And I remember when Marvel, back when they thought they had the license, they put out these trade paperbacks. And this is a J. Scott Campbell cover. And this collects the first 10 issues, and this is what really, put me back onto the G.I. Joe comics. And this was during the time when Image Comics was putting out G.I. Joe under Devil's Due. And I was reading it, and I was like, I liked it how Larry Hama, because he's a former military guy, he's a veteran. It felt so authentic when you read it. It's like, it's definitely very military heavy with military jargon, and they knew their codes and slangs and stuff like that. It felt realistic. It felt realistic, especially when you don't watch a lot of the military movies and stuff, and then you read G.I. Joe. You really see the authenticity. I think that's why his Nam run was pretty good as well. When he did the Nam. Oh, that was the episode, Only Human?
What did you see what Al said? Al said something earlier.
Yeah, he was, this guy, ASM 129 is answering his question. So that was the episode Cobra Commander was in.
Oh, turn 4 Transformers into humans. Okay. Damn.
But like, just reading these trades really made my appreciation for GI Joe go up even more because it felt more serious and it felt authentic. You know, it felt true to what military lifestyle is. You know, it just didn't feel like what the cartoon was, where GI Joe go out and stop Cobra and save the day, and they always find Cobra Commander's base, you know, within this island and stuff, and destroy it and stuff like that. It wasn't like that in the comic books. The comic books showed it much in a more serious light, and that's why I liked it about the Larry Hama. This is the reason why I still read his series to this day. Here's the second volume. Funny seeing all these J. Scott Campbell covers on it.
Yeah, he's more known for doing the girls more.
I think this was the second to last because Marvel lost the rights to G.I. Joe and IDW pulled out the rest of them.
Shoot, Urban Legends had a bunch of GI Joes when we went. Me and Jeff went last week. Bo.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just not sure which ones you're missing. I think you said
mine's all over the place. Mine's it's
Same
all
here.
over.
I think the most I have was probably in the 50s and 60s. Like here's issue 49. It's a great cover. Let's talk about Cobra themselves, Destro and Major Blunt.
Yeah, this is the issue I was talking about. It's issue number 2.
Oh yeah, I have that one. I think I have that signed by Herb
Hama?
Trimpe.
Oh, Herb. Yeah, this is the one where they go down to Brazil, and I guess he's like a Nazi in hiding, I believe, in Brazil, and they kind of get in a situation where they need to save him for there to be the greater good of the whole storyline. But if anybody here in the chat gets a chance to read this, definitely do it. It's a really good read.
I like that the special missions run. I have a couple of issues of those, and every time I read them, it was quite enjoyable.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it's side missions that certain Joe members do. You know, that deal with Cobra and other things. Remember October Guard? I think I got their first appearance as well.
And that's like what you were saying, man. The comic books, they kind of get overlooked because of the cartoon. You know, a lot of people don't pay a lot of attention to them because they think it's going to be like the cartoon, when in all reality, they're super, super good reads, man.
Great reads, and there's some humor in it, because each character has a different layer to themselves, personality wise. So you're gonna have your humor, but it's a lot more serious. It's not like the cartoon. Cobra is not a buffoon. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're not gonna, when you read Cobra, you're gonna read Chris Cotton's voice, but at the same time, it's much serious.
Yeah.
Here's one issue I have. G.I. Joe European Missions, issue number 1. I forgot I had this. And this looked like it's kind of ripped out of the cartoon, with the way the cover presents itself.
I have a few of the European missions, but I have not read them. Yeah.
It's the only one I have. It's an IDW issue 11 of Cobra Command.
Oh, that's awesome cover.
Yeah. 49 is first Serpentor. Yep, that's when they taking Serpentor out the the tomb. What y'all think of Serpentor? Let's talk about the Cobra enemies.
I think he's awesome. I think it seems like the 80s cartoons, they had the main villain, but then they had his boss man, like Master of the Universe, Skeletor had Hordak was his top guy.
Yeah, kind of like the video games
Yep.
when you
Same
beat
thing with-
what you
yep.
think's the boss, and then they go, "Oh, man,
Yeah.
he ain't the main boss." It's always some other badass dude higher up as you go.
But yeah, he's cool, man. Destro's awesome.
I love Destro.
Speaking of Destro, have you seen the second wave they announced for the figures?
Just showing this off for Dusty Brick Brown. He definitely played a major role in the comics. Serpentor.
Man, we gotta get Dusty Brick Brown down to Tampa, Sean, or Orlando area. It doesn't matter either one.
Yeah, I agree.
We
I
gotta
agree
get
with
him
that
there.
too.
But Serpentor played a huge role. Like what you saw in the cartoon is actually what happened in the comic book, just in a more serious format. You know, they raided the tombs, they took his body, and they gave him the power. You know, recreated him as Serpentor. You know, the true leader of Cobra. You know, and that's when the whole tuffle between him and Cobra Commander started. You know, right there in that storyline. What was it? This issue was an important one. Cobra Commander Reborn. So this is the one I recently got.
Almost looks like a Transformer on that cover.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that suit, but you know, it was an important storyline because that whole storyline from Serpentor all the way up to issue, I would say 75 was important. They hyped up Serpentor like Zeus Zebo when he battled against Hulk Hogan. I was at a small show in Arbondale, Florida, and Larry Hama was. Larry Hama does a lot of signings in Florida. I think he's in Florida.
Yeah, he is. What Tim and them told me, yeah, he a couple of them do stay in Florida, so a lot of them retire here. A lot of the old school creators retire here.
It's funny. He said he did not like the character Serpentor.
Hey, Sean, I don't know if I ever told you, but you know Tugboat, right?
Yeah, the wrestler.
Wrestler.
Fred Ottoman.
Yeah, Fred.
Hey.
We know. Yeah, Fred worked with us. He worked at our company with us. He was our safety dude for a little bit while he was in between wrestling stuff. So my brother knows him real good. I don't know. I had started my own company, so I didn't really meet him, but he does some. I mean, they got him. They talk to him all the time, but he's got all kind of memorabilia, man. We could go meet him when y'all come here. I could set that up if y'all want to go.
I'm down.
Just the thought.
Your Bolt is muted. Unmute yourself, Bolt.
Sorry. ASM, I was there at Arbondale, and I got these books signed by Larry. My kids did the cosplay contest, and Larry Hama was one of the judges. And I can't remember her name, but she did the voice for Lady J. She was one of the judges also.
Was that the one I was with you at, Bo?
No, this was a couple years ago in Arbondale.
But was that the same little, well, it wasn't Arbondale. We went to that same little show. Y'all took pictures. I can't remember which one it was, though. It was a little toy show.
Yeah, that was a little toy show we went to.
That toy show we went to where y'all all took pictures?
Yeah, I'm in Lakeland ASM, or Lakeland Mulberry area. I'm stone's throw from Rod.
Yeah.
I'm probably in the middle between Rod and Steve and Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a triangle between those three guys. I'm in Orlando.
So, well, we're still a triangle. I mean, we're still kind of compared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Rod and Boat are about 30 minutes from me. I could get there in probably 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm probably like 15 minutes away from Steve, so that's not that far away.
So what did you guys think of the toys we grew up? You know, because I remember I was talking to my cousin recently, and man, we had like the entire G.I. Joe base set, you know, with a couple of figures, and we played the hell out of that shit. I remember when that we lost the play set, and I was devastated because it was the whole. We had the figures and everything, and I was like, damn, man, what happened to that? You know, a couple of figures got broken, and the base was gone.
I'm making up for what I didn't have because I didn't get to have any GI Joes growing up because we were lower income. Because I was raised by my grandparents, and they were pretty much living on Social Security at the time. So I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't get any either. I didn't get hardly no toys like that.
Like when Masters of the Universe, that was like my first one, and I think all I had of Masters was a Prince Adam, and then. It wasn't until like Ninja Turtles came out before I actually started collecting figures. Like, you know, I'd get birthday money or something like that, or Christmas, you know, someone from the family would buy me a turtle figure. So that's when I started like getting into collecting figures pretty heavy is when Turtles came out. But I watched G.I. Joe cartoons all the time growing up though.
Yeah, man. It was like 5 days a week. Monday through Friday. Come
So
home
now
from
my
school
kids,
and put on G.I. Joe.
They love G.I. Joe. They love all them 80s cartoons that I grew up on. And, you know, we're always on the hunt for figures or for whatever, you know, merchandise. Like I said today, my kids were wanting to, let's get this. So we got them Star Wars figures, you know, so they're always looking for Joe, Star Wars, Master of the Universe. So it's,
You know, they're
my kids
re-releasing
like it.
Masters of the Universe. They're re-releasing the whole set. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
They're re-releasing like it's $59 for the castle, and I think
really?
for the whole set, it's a whole set. I think
For
I saw it
Grayskull?
on I saw it on Diamond. I'm like, it's a whole set, like the toys, and I'm guessing it's either only the castle it's 59, or I'm not sure, but I think it's something like a whole set of it.
That's cool, man. There's a few play sets I really want, but I just don't have the room for them.
Mm.
And G.I. Joe, man, you can get lost in vehicles and play sets.
Yeah, we know that. Steve got you at least one.
They had just as many vehicles as they did characters.
Oh yeah,
so
man.
many, so many.
Like I would love to have the USS Flag, but where the hell am I going to put that big old thing, man? That thing was 7 foot long.
Yeah, that's huge.
It's like the Death Star. That thing was huge, man. Where are you going to put that damn thing? You had to have a hell of a big room, man.
Yep.
Our rooms were small when I was a kid. We were sharing rooms.
I was too.
I was on the top bunk, man. My brother would kick me to the ceiling. From the bottom with his feet, he would be kicking me. Man, we still fight about that every couple of weeks. I'm like, man, you kept kicking me, man. And
that's why I
right.
took the bottom. That's the whole reason I took the bottom.
Yeah, he couldn't sleep on the top because he would fall off. He didn't have no skill like me to stay up top. That's what I always tell him anyway.
That happened to my brother. He fell off top of the bunk too.
Man, it's funny, you know, when we talk about
I've been
these.
hunting these Sean big time lately.
Oh,
to see which ones I got. Them damn hip hop covers.
Oh, that 50 Cent one, nice, man. The cable.
Yeah, I didn't know that was one. I said, well, the top looks like the rest of them. Maybe it is, and I looked it up. And sure
so
enough,
the other one.
Yeah.
So the other one,
man. Yeah,
so the other one, Steve.
All of them got this across the top. You know the little black.
Yeah, but so the other one.
The other one was an Avengers one, and I think I looked it up. It was one of them too. I can't remember. I think this is 2 Live Crew.
Oh yeah.
After 2 Live Crew is what I think it is. I got the Spider-Gwen and a couple others, but I was like, man, I know I got some Doctor Strange too because he had one. Whoever had him, if I saw him for some reason, I gravitated towards him. I always grabbed them, but of course I didn't get the Miles Morales one that I wished.
That's the one that everybody's blowing up.
Yeah, that Spider-Gwen is going up, but not like that Miles Morales, man.
Miles Morales is pushing $700, man.
And the sad thing is, Sean, I love Miles Morales. I got all kind of stuff. It's like I missed all the super good shit though. I gave away my Ultimate Fallout 4, but besides that, I do got some though. I do have a lot of his books. Damn, man, find that sucker. Hey, Boat, did you see this one from last week? I did really like this one. Little
Yeah,
Donkey
that's a
Kong
great
action.
one. Donkey Kong.
With Hulk throwing the barrels. Well, a Hulk.
Dude, that is awesome.
Yeah, man, got that. I picked up this one too. I did like that one.
That's nice.
Man, you saw that California blend painting she did of She-Hulk?
Yeah,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
that shit wasn't even cool. It was sold immediately, dude. You can tell when one's not gonna last, Sean. I look at it and if I go, oh, that's hot. That's it. Goodbye.
I was still asleep when she posted that, so by the time I woke up, it was gone already.
Hey, man, she posted close-up pictures of it, so man, that thing was sweet, man.
Damn,
I knew it wasn't gonna last. Hey, if Sanimation's still in there, I found her a couple more of these damn Divine Right books. This would be perfect for her. Shoot them all. And then I found that one. I got a bunch of them put together, and since
oh, Vigilante got his book. You saw that, right?
Vigilante got his
he got his book.
Yeah, since
That's
he
awesome.
got that, now I feel comfortable possibly sending Sanimation something now.
Yeah, I still gotta send her package out.
Yeah, you got a bunch. So I need to meet up with you before then, Sean, and give you a bunch of these. So
I already packed it up. I plan on trying to get it out to
you
her
already
next
boxed
week.
it? Damn.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like you're going to come over next week then.
I'm off Friday. You're coming over. Yeah, I'm off Friday.
Hey, Sean, I did rock, paper, scissors. You lost. You got to come over.
Now, if I was gonna come, I should have did it this weekend because I was off yesterday, man.
Yeah,
this was my 3-day.
Hey, ain't nobody here, Sean. We could have did everything here. My wife and them are at the beach house. They went to some beach thing, and I never go to that. I can't be out in that hot sun. No way.
I'm on a 4-day weekend too, so I could have met up with you guys.
Damn, we should have made plans.
Yeah, man, we screwed this up, man, just because we thought, oh man, 4th of July, everybody's gonna be doing something.
Yeah, I thought everybody's gonna be doing something, and then y'all ain't doing nothing.
So I didn't even think about seeing. Man,
that's why I had to message Bo and see if he was available. I didn't know if he was gonna be available or not because I know he loved G.I. Joe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Boat was in my goddamn right by my house, man. I didn't even know he was here. My senses did go off though. I said, "Man, I feel something weird's going on."
Man,
I feel like I'm missing something.
Hey, I was in and out, man, like Snake Eyes. I had to get in, get out, and get back here and get here in time to be on the show.
You. I was gonna go with Jeff, but Jeff was up.
Not to mention it was like after 2:30 in the morning before I went to bed, and I got up at 8.
Yeah. I got up at like 5. I forgot when I fell asleep. I got up at 5 and I saw that Jay Blitz was on and stuff. I'm like, oh, I'll hop on for a little bit with him. Then I fell back asleep. I shouldn't have fell back asleep. That's what
this is one too, isn't it, Sean? This is one, right?
Yep. De La Soul. Yep.
Yeah. I was trying to find the Doctor Strange one, man, but I haven't been able to find it.
Here's the issue 75 I was talking about with G.I. Joe with Serpentor on the cover. Baron is slumped over.
Where's Pintor? He's the guy in it with the green.
Yeah, he's the one up top.
Up top.
Yeah, but everybody's attention's drawn to
down low.
Down low.
There's one right here with him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I forgot that was a Pintor. I always thought it
was.
Oh
my god, that thing is so sweet right there.
Robert Hialeah cover.
Hialeah sees you post that boat, he'll be coming to get that.
Actually, I have 2 of them, so I might just send them the one. Because I bought this one again. I didn't know I already had it. When you guys came up and we went to Urban Legends, I bought it again.
Yo, I did the same with this issue. The Roadblock issue. I love this book so much. I brought it again when I came to visit y'all at Tampa.
Hey,
I got 2 copies.
Some books you're attracted to, you just say, man, it's too good. I can't pass it up.
I mean, come on, Roadblock and Scarlet, man, just kicking ass on the cover.
Yeah.
So this is multiple copy Monday post right there.
I showed you this last week, Sean. I did pick up the Johnny Quest, man. I had to get that.
Oh man, yeah, that's a big one. Lady J punching Hulk.
I love Lady J. She's probably my favorite female out of the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
How many of them is there, ladies? A lot.
You got CoverGirl, you got Scarlet, you got Lady J, Baroness.
Oh boy, had a hell of a gun, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
I don't even can't remember who else. If there is anybody. There's so, like I said, there's so
You
many
got,
people.
you got the female Snake Eyes.
Oh yeah, and Mayhew did a cover that I thought a boat would like.
yeah,
Mike Mayhew. Yeah,
The Baroness one.
yeah.
Yeah,
I saw it. I'm like, ooh, boat would like that one.
I seen that this morning. I think.
Hey, but when do we get our figures we ordered, man?
I think those ones come out in August.
Okay. I just wondered because I didn't notice when they come out. I just said, I got to get one of those. So
I'm patiently waiting for that one. I got a couple others that just I pre-ordered. I just got a Boba Fett that I pre-ordered. It just came last week too.
Oh, did you? Nice.
3 3/4 inch. I'm still contemplating on getting the 6-inch Black Series, the Carbonite one, because it looks nice. But speaking of 6-inch figures, new Joes are starting to hit the shelf in some select cities. This one was pre-ordered, so I got this one a little while back.
You gotta pre-order Snake Eyes.
Hey, is that safe to say that's not coming out the package?
It's not.
Nope.
I hope you got another one for the kid.
No, we share, and it stays in the box.
Yeah.
But I did open up my Mandalorian that I got because I had to. I'm like, man, I gotta leave. My wife is like, "You sure you want to do that?" I said, "I'm not sure, but I really want to do it, so I'm going to do it."
I'm not sure, but yeah,
because I like to keep it mint on card. You know, I've always been a mint on card, collector. But I really little boats like, Dad, we got to open this up because this is one of those figures that has to be out of the package.
Snake Eyes.
You got way too many loose. I would say we got way too many loose things. You end up losing.
Well, I'm thinking maybe once they start hitting stores, if I see one, I might get one and use that one to open.
Yeah,
they're so. I love the new series. They're really, really good. They just announced Wave 2 before Wave 1 has even hit all the stores. But I don't know if you guys are familiar with the new figures. I'll try and share a screen here.
All right.
It should pop up on Shasta. If you do,
yeah, it'll pop up.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Here is wave 1. This is. Can you guys see it?
Yep.
Yeah,
we
that's
can see
sweet.
it.
Okay, that's Wave 1 figure that's hitting the shelves now.
And that comes with those 5 figures for that price?
Yeah, that's for all 5 of them.
Nice.
Nice.
See if I can share. They got some pretty nice Wave 2s. Can you guys see that one?
Nope.
Okay, hold
Still
on.
on the same one.
5 figures for $105.
Hold on, buddy.
Did I just see Abe make a quick cameo and then dash out?
This one I like to talk about. Can you guys see this?
Yep.
This is going to be Gung Ho in Wave 2.
He looks kind of cool, actually.
He's cool, but he's really cool. But I have a problem with it that really upsets me, and I'll show you right here. See his chest?
Oh, the tattoo.
They changed the tattoo, and it's supposed to be the traditional Marine Corps Eagle, Anchor, and Globe insignia.
What is it?
Changed it.
Tell me, what is it on there now?
I don't even know what it is. I can't make it out. Look, to me, it looks like
I'm wondering if it is what you do, what you said it is, but it's just the ink on it's not. You know what I mean? They inked it and it's not. It doesn't sit right.
That's definitely not the Marine Corps insignia.
Right.
To me, it kind of looks like a damn medical insignia. I don't know.
Well, when it comes out with when you actually see it up.
It's definitely something that we need to better visual of. But it
So I
definitely
don't
don't
know.
look like the tattoo that he had.
I don't know what it is, and to me, I don't know why. Why does it have to be changed? I mean, I kind of sense in today's time and age, you don't want to offend people, or or if you want to broaden your stuff out worldly, you don't want to label it as strictly an American, even though they're American heroes. But years ago they changed them from the All-American Hero to what was it? Help me out, guys.
America's Elite.
No, it was like a world hero or.
Oh yeah. I remember. Was that the second series from the 90s?
I think so.
Yeah, I remember. I know what you're talking about when they changed that real world hero or something like that. They took like the American out of it.
Yeah, they made it a world thing, and that was right around the time 9/11, if I remember right, or before. It was before or after 9/11. This Destro, the Pimp Daddy Destro, it's pretty awesome. Check it out.
Yeah.
It comes with shades and stuff. And one of the accessories he's got some money that burn. He can burn some money.
Oh man.
Destro in his royal garb.
Pimp Daddy Destro.
He better not go out in the woods to fight because he'll be spotted immediately.
Yeah. Can you guys see this one?
Yeah.
You see the Destro?
Oh, you still see Destro?
Yeah.
All right, I'll show you guys one more. I'll show you the Cobra that's supposed to be coming out.
Is he wearing the mask or the hood?
He's wearing the helmet.
I mean, yeah, the helmet.
His helmet's got that shield on the front, right? That covers his eyes.
Here we go. There was a lot of talk about this. A lot of people calling this the pirate Cobra Commander.
I can see it. I can see why.
Check out. He's got the old like musket pistol, the Harper's Ferry pistol. Yeah, man, it looks pretty good though.
The pirate edition.
But yeah, he looks like a pirate.
Yeah,
Hey man, when are they gonna start the new Mandalorian, man?
Season two
Because
comes out
that
in
shield
November.
reminds me of the Mandalorian. That's what makes me think of him.
Yeah, season 2 comes out in November, so you'll see more Mandalorian stuff then.
Did you see how big that figure is? The mini Yoda for the black freaking.
It's funny because when you go and look at it, it'll say 6-inch mini, but it's for a 6-inch scale.
Yeah. So he scaled to about 2 inches.
I read reviews. I read reviews of people saying I thought this was going to be a 6-inch tall baby Yoda.
No, man, what the hell? No.
Yoda, they got that like probably about that. If you look
he
at
comes
it
with a magnifying glass as his accessory.
I have to buy one though because I opened up the Mandalorian and like you can't have the Mandalorian unless the child's
No, you got to have him. And he needs to be floating in the air right behind him, man. I like how
when I saw it,
he moves and he moves with him.
I thought it was a keychain. When I first saw him, I thought it was a keychain.
That's crazy, man. Keychain?
No, that's what I thought it was when I first saw him. And then my boy goes, "No, man, that's the black figure." I'm like, "What?"
I personally think they should have included the egg that his carrier that
his little carrier, yeah.
I don't know why they should
include it.
They should have included the carrier and like a clear little stand to make it look like it's hovering.
Yeah.
That way, once you got him next to the Mandalorian, it looked like the egg's hovering with him in it. But What do I know? What do I know?
Hey, Bo, you remember when he choked the girl? She said, "That's not okay." he thought when they arm wrestled, she was trying to attack the man though, and he had to protect them. Oh man, that was some funny shit, man. She said that shit is not okay.
Looking through some
I'm excited. I'm hoping these figures will start hitting local stores here soon. They're not nowhere near the area. I looked on I found out a website last night called Pop Finder. And as long as you have like the item number, I guess you can Google the item number of whatever, say, figure or Funko Pop or whatever you're looking for. And then you just put in your area code and it'll show you all the stores in that particular mileage range that has it in stock. And it's got for like all these different stores you can look for. You can look under like Walgreens, Target, Walmart, GameStop. So if you're looking for something particular, you can check out that Pop Finder, I think it's called. And you just go down, you type in your put in your item number, and it'll show what's in stock for the stores in your area, if they have it or not.
Hey, Chaos is asking a question, Bo. Do you know the answer to this? Who had the toy where you could take off Destro's mask? I never even.
Like I said,
one.
I never had the toys as a kid until like I just now started collecting them with my kids because I was too poor to have them as a kid.
Man, I didn't get none of that stuff either, man. I
only got them as Christmas gifts,
and baseball gloves and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got Ninja Turtles mostly Ninja Turtle stuff.
I wish I would have got that Ninja Turtle comic book 1 first print. Is what I really wish I would have got.
I'm gonna show this Addy Randolph cover of G.I. Joe Reloaded.
Oh, I like that.
Great covers, man.
Yeah. Devil's Due. I'm not surprised. Devil's
Due run was pretty fun.
Yeah.
It all started from this, which was the first issue under Image. Is when G.I. Joe came back after a hiatus. They said this picked up after issue 1, like a couple of years after 155. And then IDW kind of retconned that and said Larry Hama's going to come back and do stories that happened after 155. But I remember there was a funny page in here where Shipwreck was fat and out of shape. Let me find that. Because they was getting the squad back together, and they went to get Shipwreck, and here it is.
What? Dang.
Yeah.
Let himself go.
No, that was Bazooka. My bad. That was Bazooka. So it was Shipwreck, but it was Bazooka. He did let himself go.
On those G.I. Joes, but which one's the most expensive? Is it that Silent Issue 1 or is it G.I. Joe 1 or what's the best comic book?
It's like a mix up between Silent Issue and issue 155 are probably the two top ones.
What's 155?
155 was the last issue. It was a scarce issue.
Yeah, that scarce issue. Yeah, they don't produce a lot of them last ones.
And I want to say that has something to do with the death of a couple of the main characters.
That's gotta suck. You open up a toy and the figure falls apart when you open it. Damn, Kid Ragnarok, you ain't got no luck. You had Scarlet flush down the toilet, and then you had a Cobra Lock guard just break apart. Damn. Oh man.
Yeah, I can't find anything on that Destro figure with the removable helmet. So I don't know. I know nothing about it. I'm intrigued to know though.
Yeah.
that was one thing about Destro is that his face was always, hidden and stuff. For many years, even when you think that he's gonna unmask, they always kind of like still throw a shade under it, so you can't really see his face.
Same with Cobra. There was a couple episodes, or at least one episode in particular I'm thinking of, where Cobra's, he's got his back to the door, his mask, his helmet's off.
He's eating
or whatever. Destro comes rolling in, then he just puts his helmet back on or mask on, and then turns around.
Yeah, I remember that. But and then Snake Eyes, I remember when they first revealed his face, in the comic books. And you see the cover and he's like open it up to see the actual cover with his face. I was like, wow, he got messed up. That was crazy, And it did build to the mystique of Snake Eyes that you didn't know his face, that he didn't spoke, he was a mute. Yeah. So that's what made Snake Eyes such a badass, that you didn't know what he looked like. Every time you look at the panels, it's always in silhouette. It's in dark. Like you got all this light around, but his face is darkened, so you didn't even know what he looked like.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes out and kicks ass. And sometimes he wears a face mask to cover his actual face. So
yeah, the Hasbro, man, they hit the payload with that figure, because they like the version 1 figure was all black, so they didn't have to paint it, they didn't have to do nothing to it but put it in the mold. Boom, they're done, and it's out the door. And look at that, one of their best selling figures.
The only one is a Hall of Fame 10-inch Destro with removable helmet.
10-inch.
Hey, Bo, what is that damn character? Did you notice that was like $900 when you went to Reds today? Did you see it?
I don't remember seeing that one. I seen another figure. It was a loose figure.
Loose figure too, yeah.
$200. It was 200, yeah. I thought.
Maybe that was, but maybe the one I was looking at was on the card. It was expensive, man. I want to say it was
It's hard to say. They got so many.
You said there's so many of them, but it's funny, man. Out of all, you would think, like you're doing Star Wars, that Han and Leia and all them would be the big one, but it was freaking one that ended up being the expensive one was Boba Fett, because they didn't make many of them, because you didn't have such a big part in the movie.
Yeah. Because of the gun thing. Because
his rocket, they considered a choking hazard, so they
redid it.
Yeah, so if you got one that launches that rocket, because they made a few, that sucker's expensive. I remember Big Red telling me about that.
Yep. And I think it was a Melloway too, a Melloway figure. So that was
a character we didn't touch on. It's a character we didn't touch on.
Oh yeah,
Storm Shadow.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, I remember one Halloween I wanted to be, what was it, Storm Shadow, and then Snake Eyes. like two Halloweens. So it was either those two.
I love this cover. You got the one behind it with him face off with Snake Eyes. Those two were one of my favorite ninjas back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like Storm Shadow was just an underrated character. I liked the development that he got in the comic book series.
One of the things I liked about Storm Shadow was when he had his little fights with Spirit.
Yeah, that was another good fight. They had a rivalry in the cartoon. Like they showed some of that, but in the comics it was fleshed out.
Yep.
Snake Eyes' face was disfigured from a blast in the helicopter that took his face out. I'm trying to remember, because I know it was disfigured in the blast, but I can't remember if it was the helmet or not. Yeah, that was a good one.
He's unmasking.
It's a great Mike Zeck cover. Yeah. And Mike Zeck did a lot of those issues in the 50s and 60s. What I want to get to? Who's another character?
Here's one of those issues You know, a lot of people don't know that Todd McFarlane did a G.I. Joe issue.
Yeah.
He did a couple of them, but they pulled it and they let somebody else come back behind him and redo it. And I think they ended up releasing that later on with Snake Eyes on the cover. That's a pretty hot book to get.
I guess they must have didn't like his art style doing G.I. Joe or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they pull. I don't remember exactly why they pulled that issue, but he had like 2 issues and they kept this one, which is a first appearance of Chuckles.
Chuckles.
Chuckles. I love Chuckles, man. He wears the Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah. Trying to look up the issue where Snake Eyes gets disfigured.
Well, I'm surprised Bolt didn't get this one. The Snake Eyes with the skull on it, and with the Cobra symbol on it. Yeah, it's a snake. I'll share the screen to show you guys if you want.
So
Well, that reminds me. I need to find that. I don't even know where that one went. I can't even keep track of all my damn.
Books. Me either.
Here's another skull cover.
let me bring this up first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, see, I'm surprised Bolt didn't get this one. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. I like that one.
Yeah, that's by Jay Ferguson, the guy I interviewed.
But I had already pre-ordered the one Hulk 181 Omni
Same.
cover.
I was gonna get. I'm like, I should get it for Bolt, but
Like that's the one time I pre-ordered something that has Rob Liefeld's name onto it, and I'm like, I'm only getting it for the cover.
here's the other one. The other cover they did for it.
That
Storm
one's nice.
Shadow, and then they did that one, but I still like the other one better. I still like this one better.
I like both of them.
I like both of them, but like I said,
If I were to lean toward, I'd probably get Snake Eyes because I'm just a big Snake Eyes fan. But that cover right there is pretty dope in itself.
Yeah.
You know, just
Yeah, but
a nice
if you
cover.
knew how if you knew how he drew it, he airbrushed the whole thing. He drew it first and then airbrushed the whole thing. So I know the process of him doing it because I see sometimes he'll show me some of the stuff he does every once in a while. Stop share. Now we know we can share it. So
I showed this one on I think a Silver Age Sunday, but I absolutely love this cover, man. It is so like,
yeah, because you pre-ordered that one already. So
God, this don't even do no justice. I gotta get a different bag for this thing.
no, you just got to get a bit of light in there.
Great cover though.
Those eyes, man, they just pierce right through you.
He looks so realistic too.
Oh, where's it from?
The guy who did this is friggin' amazing. He's got some other covers he did. He did a Snake Eyes and a Storm Shadow variant, and he did another variant of this of him wearing the helmet instead. Same picture, but wearing the helmet.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen that one.
What the heck is Abe wearing?
He's wearing a Halloween costume from last year. He's wearing a scorpion. Scorpion outfit for Mortal
I said,
Kombat.
man, he got some shoulder things going or something. Yeah.
See,
I said, get over here.
Get over here now.
Get out of here.
see, I thought you would have picked up this one from Mike Mayhew. See,
That Baroness cover.
yeah, I thought, yeah,
I didn't even see those ones.
yeah. See, I
Yeah,
saw
would
it.
get
And
the one in the white for sure.
yeah, I
Dude,
saw it. I thought of Boat right away. I'm like, I'm surprised Boat didn't.
I gotta
Yeah.
have both of those. Those are nice.
And it's only, let's see, $40
Only?
only.
Good Lord.
Well, if you want to, let's see if it comes to certificate. If it won't come with certificate and him signing it, it's only $50. And the white cover is the most expensive. Oh no.
Hey, Jeff, that went up in case you didn't understand. From 40 to 50 is more.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, see, so with the COA and everything. So I've ordered stuff from him before. So he ships it pretty well. So
Those are so nice.
yeah, he ships them pretty decent. So
Man, you got Chad in the chat.
what's up, man?
What's up, 90?
How's baby 90?
Look at Abe now.
Yeah, I think I found it.
He's full match.
Oh man, I gotta see this bull.
Here, get over here.
Now you gotta say, get over here.
Get over here. Get
Trying
over
to hold.
here, Abe.
That's awesome, man.
All right, get out of here. Here's another awesome Mike Zett cover that's like one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, that was.
Well, yeah, that's
sweet,
badass.
That's another Hialeah and Robert cover.
Love that cover. That's probably one of my top favorite G.I. Joe covers right there.
All right, Remo, I found it. The origin of Snake Eyes is in like issues 26 and 27. And here's one of the awesome covers of it. That's part 2. Let me put it on big screen.
Issue 26 and 27.
Yeah,
That skull one I showed you earlier is issue 26.
yeah.
Oh, no, wait. That's Special Mission. Sorry. Never mind.
26 is the
Get over
strangest
here,
secret
Sam.
of them all.
Hey, what was that for?
Man, it's been a while. But yeah, it was a helicopter accident. Like right here, you can see it.
Oh man, that's a one messed up day, man. But then you become Storm Shadow, so it's not too bad.
Aviation gas lit up immediately, and plume of burning vapor punched right through the plexiglass door window and hit Snake Eyes square in the face. Woo! And he no-sold that, man. He just got he's just sitting there on the fence like, I just got a couple of scars. Ain't no big deal.
Yeah, there's issue 26 right there. Origins of Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can y'all see that? That looks like Larry Hama. I don't know if that's Snake Eyes or not. Looks like Larry Hama. No, it's a
Stalker, Storm Shadow, and me.
Storm Shadow.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I read that book about 1 million times, says Remo. My book was shredded.
These are my Joe books.
Woo, nice stack right there.
You got to get a short box for them babies.
Yep, still going too. They're kind of mixed. You know, I got some of the newer IDWs too, but mostly Marvels.
So you don't have none of the Image Devils do?
I don't have no Image.
No Devils do either, right?
All I have is IDW and Marvel. And they're all pretty much Larry Hama, except I got one of the Chuck Dixon.
I have a few Chuck Dixon issues in the trade.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
The Chuck Dixon covers aren't too bad either. Just a little messed up with Deathstroke though, but
He actually gave this to me for free. Signed it and gave me the book and everything for free. Chuck Dixon.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I have an issue 1 signed by him.
He gave me one. He gave my kids each issue and signed it for us.
That's really
Damn,
nice.
that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
And he lives here. He lives here in Central Florida somewhere.
Yeah.
That would maybe just go back to him at a con, man. Like every time I see him.
He always be at the cons.
Yeah.
You know what? is I got issues 1, 2, and 4 of the Storm Shadow miniseries by Devil's Due. Issue 2 and issue 4. So I need issue 3.
Have you seen the Resolute cartoon movie? G.I. Joe came out, I think, in the mid 2000s, I think, or
The movie?
yeah, Resolute. It's a cartoon movie.
I'm trying to
Pretty
think if I
good.
saw it.
At the very beginning, they got Bazooka gets killed by Cobra. I
I
think.
think I
and
did. Yeah, I remember that now. So
then at
Bazooka
towards
got
the
killed.
end, Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow have the fight to the death.
Yeah. Yeah, now I remember that fight.
Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes Master. There was like
The
that
hard
degree.
master.
Yep. That last degree, to be like the master.
Yep.
And Storm Shadow thought he taught him everything that he knew, but once they fought, Snake Eyes did the old finishing move on him, and he realized that the master taught Snake Eyes everything.
Yep. Told him that one extra move that he didn't know of.
Yeah,
I
the closest Joe book I got is this. Namwolf. Yeah, anything close to like G.I. Joe stuff is probably this Namwolf.
How about
Talking about-
Nam? Have you guys read any Nam? I got a few books of Nam, but I haven't read them. But that's another one.
I brought
Larry
Nam
Hama-
up, but that's one of the series that I have not read.
Larry
and I know-
Hama did a lot of Nam.
And I mentioned that earlier that because of him being a veteran, he written G.I. Joe so well, and he also did the Nam series, and I've always been wanting to check out his Nam series. Look at this sweet cover. Over Commander.
Always see it. I like the helmet on him better than the other thing. I always like the helmet better on him.
This is my all-time favorite Cobra cover.
Oh, the recent one?
Yeah,
On the dice.
love that cover.
Hey, look, it looks like Jeff came up on the roll on the dice. You're finished.
Yeah, action figure variant.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So how many figures would it take? I mean, geez, you said there's probably how many? 50 figures or so?
Shoot, there's like 70-something figures just to Snake Eyes.
Well, I'm just saying different figures.
I
How
think
many
there's like
would you-
100 and something.
100? Damn, boy. Just to get one of each would be a lot.
Yeah. I
And I
can't
bet
remember
you
the
some are
exact
rare,
number. But
probably.
I can't remember the exact number, but there's like over 100 different figures. Not saying that there are variants included, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
there is.
Can you
include
imagine? Oh, you got to have him in his red, his blue, his white suit. Yeah, hell no.
They pulled that George Lucas mess. You got same figures, just one thing's colored different.
Jay Hood said the first 12 issues of Nam were great.
Like golden. G.I. Joe issue 18 of the Image Devil Do run. Baroness and
Yeah.
Destro.
She was one of my the favorite bad guys.
Man,
I think she
looks
was a
like-
lot of people's favorites.
Hey, she looked like she'd have your ass ordered to be killed immediately.
Yeah,
She just has
he
that.
ain't
look.
playing around. Yep, I know Dixon's be at the Bartlow, so I'll be wanting to go to the Bartlow thing when they have, I think, in February or March.
I got a Blackthorn Publishing G.I. Joe 3D. You familiar with any of those?
Oh, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I ain't never seen
I
it.
want to say this was supposed to come with some 3D glasses, but I don't have them. 1988.
We can always find you a pair of 3D glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or just watch YouTube to make your own. Have your wife make you a pair.
Hey, Bo, I looked through some freaking Kirby signatures trying to find a verified one. Jesus.
Yeah, it's not.
They're not easy, man.
No.
Hey, you know, and a lot of them, if you read a lot of them, Bo, they say signed by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby is written on the first page. A lot of them. Have you noticed that?
For the CGC?
If CGC has a yellow label, it'll say Stan Lee signed, Jack Kirby wrote on first page, like someone wrote his name.
I know.
Well,
because they don't verify it, so that's the reason why.
Yeah. So he must have. Did he ever have did they ever see him sign it? Because that was way before.
Yeah, that was way before CGC.
Yeah, so they could never have a signature from Jack Kirby.
Yeah, not a yellow series.
Hey, Jim, my wife did a handwriting analysis because she forges my name all the time. So she looked at those signatures. I said, one of these is real and one is different. And she looked, she goes, man, look, the J is way different here. She pointed everything out. I was like, oh my God, they're going to fail it. And
yeah,
sure
but if you look at stuff that have been verified, you'll see sometimes that little hook is different.
Sometimes he has he has a wide J, like a big J like that. And then sometimes he's got the one that's got it's like that on the bottom. But
it's hard. It's hard to say. Yeah, it's like And you know what's funny too is like I get out of here. I emailed that seller that had that similar book,
the DNA one
that had the COA with it. He never responded back.
Yeah,
and you would think if somebody's inquiring about a possible $5,000 sale, you would be responding back pretty quickly.
Yeah, not a word, huh?
And that pissed me off pretty good right there. You know,
just his signature, man, is I don't care what anybody says. His signature is worth probably 5 times the amount Stan Lee's is.
Oh yeah, because Stan Lee signed everything.
Signed everything.
Triple
stuff he didn't have nothing to do with.
Yeah, even the one that did Batman, man. It's like Bob Kane doesn't deserve most of the credit. It's the other guy that deserves. It's Bill Finger that deserves most of the credit. Bill Finger's signature should be more.
He's starting to get that credit now, though. Bill Finger.
Yeah.
They did that little documentary. I watched that.
Man, you watch that thing, it pisses you off though, man.
Yeah.
It just makes you more, man. I'm like, man.
It's just how people do people like that, man.
It's like,
hey, I watched the documentary last night of the Iron Sheik. Oh,
yeah,
awesome.
I watched it too. I watched it like a couple of months ago, I think. Yeah,
that was good.
I watched the one on Andre the Giant. That one was sad, man. That had me upset, man.
Yeah, I watched that one. That one's real good.
Yeah, that one upsets you, man. If you like Andre the Giant, how he had to do stuff, man.
Andre, I felt like he should have stepped away after he lost to Hogan, because all he kept doing was deteriorating his body the more he continued wrestling.
When you're big like that, man, and you start getting past 30, 35. Up in there, man, you got to stay in tip-top shape or you're going to just go all to pieces.
Look at the Big Show now, man. Big Show's still in. I mean, Big Show's
he ain't wrestling as much no more as he used to.
But
he's on the road.
Yeah.
Plus, he's in much better shape now than he was maybe 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, when he first started.
But shit, when he first started, he was thin. He used to jump over the top rope and do a drop kick. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I watched some of his older stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was trying to find the G.I. Joe cover Zek did, I think, with the Dreadnoks.
Oh,
Zartan and the Dreadnoks.
Yeah, I got one. I don't know if it's the one that.
It's the orange cover with them riding on their little boogie bikes.
Yeah, I got that. Hold
The
on.
boogie bikes.
Boogie bike.
Buggies.
I was riding on my big wheel.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. I've seen that one before, a couple of
Oh
times.
yeah.
Dude, this
Yeah,
art is
I
so
ride on some
bad. This
boogie
cover
bikes.
is so horrible. Look at that.
I was talking about the other one with the orange background.
Orange cover, yeah. Hey, those back. Hey,
For some reason, I don't have it in my set.
but you remember they had those motorcycles? They had like Honda 50s and then Suzuki. You know, man, you got a 125, man. You thought
You
you
were
was big
bad,
time
yeah.
shit, man. I got a 125, man. Shit.
Yeah.
And then dude will come up, man. I got a 250, double yours.
Yeah, I remember my father-in-law was telling me about a old Yamaha he had in like 68, 69, something like that. It was a scrambler.
Yes, a scrambler.
And I can't remember. It was like 80 cc's, or it was something like, it might have been like 125 or something. But it was like, dude, that thing didn't have no power.
Yeah, they had some power, dude. I remember when I first rode a 3-wheeler, man, they didn't turn for shit, man. 4-wheelers drive perfect, but man, you got on a 3-wheeler, man, you had to lean to freaking turn that
that's a
thing, man.
Death trap right there, rolling thing.
Yeah.
I hit a telephone pole doing 40.
Yeesh.
Yeah, broke the whole motor cracked the whole motor in half. Wasn't doing too good after that.
Damn.
I hit my shin too, but not hard. I hit my shin on the pole too, but not hard as that damn engine hit, boy. God, dog.
One good thing about doing this episode is that at least got me to get all my G.I. Joe comics together so I can just organize them.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm doing right now. I'm putting them all in order because I had stuff that I picked up when you guys came to Tampa. I had stuff that I ordered. I had stuff that I already had, and they were all in different drawers, different areas. So at least now I get to put them all in numeric order.
Yeah. That's what I got to do with the Vampirellas after I show it off on tonight on Robert's show.
Yeah, I know y'all got a special guest. I don't know who it is yet, though.
Yeah, I don't
Talking to
either.
Robert today.
I've talked to him, but he never tells me. He goes, "Be surprised." I'm like, okay.
Is that tonight, right?
Yeah. Yep. He's gonna be surprised because I got to work next Saturday. So.
I went to go watch, I think it was last week or when it was. He didn't do one last week?
No, he did one last week. It's just
I was
probably
on.
yeah,
Yeah,
I was
Sean
on
was on.
last week.
yeah.
Oh,
He was on last week.
Must have
I was
been
on
the
last
week
week.
before then. Dude, I've been out of it, man. I've been in so much back pain that I haven't even.
Well, when you get that inversion table set up, man, you'll feel a lot better.
I'm hoping.
No, because gravity's gonna try to pull you back to a little bit. So
I mean,
gonna help.
It's killing me just sitting here right now because I got.
trust me, you're gonna want to stream with that inversion.
I got
You're gonna
two
want to
pillows behind me to kind of keep me propped up and comfortable.
Yeah, you're gonna want to stream with that inversion table eventually. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm way comfortable.
And I hope you get better, boat man, because back problems is not fun, man.
I'm just hoping I don't have to do surgery. You know,
Where they
I don't-
gotta
Yeah, because
use stuff
surgery's
together.
hit or miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's a route that I really don't want to go unless I absolutely have to.
It's a cover from I think this is G.I. Joe Volume 3 of the IDW run that I absolutely love. Roadblock.
Dude, I love Roadblock in the cartoons, man.
That's really one bad day for all those people on that subway.
Giving it to them. Roadblock in the cartoon used to always rhyme.
Yeah, that's what
So,
I like.
He
what I
always
like
did
about
his
him.
rhymes. Then you read him in the comments and he's not like that.
Nope. What do you guys got planned for this evening? You guys gonna blow off any fingers or anything?
Nah.
Hey, man, one thing I don't do is I don't buy fireworks.
Yep,
I bought-
that's
I
I
spend
bought-
my money on other stuff, but it won't be on
Yeah.
fireworks. Never.
That's
I normally don't buy fireworks, but I broke down and I bought some today for the kids.
I could understand more today than any other time, because there's no one should be celebrating this and blah blah blah. But they're so crazy, man.
I just decided to do this show. I had this planned out for like a couple of months to just do a GI Joe centric show. You know, and I know it's not a whole lot of GI Joe comic collectors. You know, I know Boat is one of them that loved GI Joe, so I knew I was gonna get him involved. But I just want to do an episode on GI Joe since it's 4th of July. Just talk GI Joe.
Perfect occasion.
Yep.
Yeah, you know. I see people posting a lot of memes and stuff on Captain America. It's like "Happy Birthday, Captain America" and stuff.
Leave a milk and cookies.
Yeah, I'm like, let me not do Captain America, man. I got more Joe comics than I do Captain America.
Yeah, same here.
And it's
I
just
got
a
more
huge part of our time.
Yeah, I got more
You know?
other comics than GI Joes.
Oh, we
It ain't
know
even
that,
close.
Jeff.
For me,
You don't even got a single
Captain
Joe
America,
comic, so you can't even say that you got
Yeah.
more than GI.
Yeah.
yeah. If I got one Captain America, it's more than GI Joe, because all my GI Joes go over there. They go to both.
That's like I said, man. I'm so happy that my kids are into it. You know, that makes me happy.
Well, it gives you an excuse to get toys and comics. It doubles
Yep.
everything. It gives you an excuse to get doubles of everything.
But they like what you grew up, man, and that's the positive thing. You know, every time you go out hunting for comics, you gotta stop and get some toys too.
Yep.
That was the fun thing about Tampa. You know, you and your son going through those toy boxes and getting those old school toys.
But
That's
the fun,
like I
the
said,
funny-
recently I've been buying toys, and it's like I did that a little while back, and it's like, all right, I have to back off toys for a little bit because I'm getting carried away, and I need to start getting some more comics. But like right now, I'm in the toy thing, so pretty soon I'm gonna have to shut it down and start getting some more comics.
It's back and forth.
Yeah. I can have one at a time, but I can't have them both at the same time.
Yep.
But I do have a new book coming in the mail here, probably
that's
early next week.
I got two new sets of new books, and they're both Vaporella. I ordered two. One's a Sean one, and then the other one's all the way from England. And it's a Perillo cover, all the way from England.
Right on. I got another Mr. Miracle on the way.
Well, I know Nerd Out got a couple, so I'll ask you. Like, I'll try to see how much they want them for, and I'll pick them up if anything.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
What happened? Last year when we all hooked up for that Sci-Fi City here in Orlando, I put in for that week off.
Hell yeah, we gonna do something.
Thanksgiving week after Thanksgiving, I'm off.
Hell yeah, I want to go. I hope they have that same sale, man. You gotta check with them. They have that same sale, man. We got to get there early first and get through all the good stuff.
We're kidnapping both that day, but it doesn't matter. We're grabbing both.
If Bo has to come in the wheelchair, man, you come in the wheelchair.
Yeah. We'll throw them in. We'll throw them on one of them stools and just drag the boxes to them.
Let me bring my bedpan.
Man.
Let me know ahead of time so I can kind of plan for it.
Yeah. It's Black Friday weekend, right? Something like that. Yeah. It's normally Black Friday weekend, so.
Hold on, let me see. That might be an issue because working in the grocery business, Black Friday and Thanksgiving and all that stuff is
iffy.
Busiest time of the year.
All I know is I bought a box of comics. I still got them.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 comics paid for the whole box. And I still got 100 books probably. Still. And if they were all paid for by those 3 comics I sold, 3
Mhm.
Spider-Man 546s sold for $15 each. So that was $45. I know mine didn't come to but like $30 somewhere in that order. So I made $15 and I got all those. So it's like I got them free, even a quarter. I even got them less than a quarter. So
And how many you bought so many copies of that?
I bought a bunch of copies. I wish I could have got more of 546, but I only got 4 and 1 was damaged. So I sold 3 for $45. And the other ones were $5.50, the first appearance of Menace, but he's going to put those on the $5 page and see how they do. So we'll see. Even at $5 a pop, all I got to do is sell like 4 of them and I'll make money.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm already making money.
It already paid the box. It already paid the box off
Hey,
already.
and then Javi we were going through that collector app, man.
Oh, yeah.
First appearance, grab them all. You
Yeah.
never know on a first appearance, man. It's always good to grab first appearance.
Yeah, I was going through that collector's app, and then just digging, snatching up copies. And that Sci-Fi City is notorious for having so many copies of one issue, man. Like you
That
pulled
was
out
awesome.
that huge stack of Hulk books,
Oh,
the
yeah,
same
yeah.
issue.
Mm-hmm. Because
It's
if you get that many books, Sean, 20 books, and they go to $10, just $10, you can make $200 and buy you a freaking book you really want for 10 books that cost you a quarter each. So $2.50, you can get a $200 book for that. You cannot beat that. You can't. I'm going for sure there. If they got that sale, I'm for sure going.
So we if y'all come down, we just meet up right there.
Right.
Sci-Fi City.
Yeah, we'll be right there as the doors open. We go right in there, get everything good.
Because remember, we were the only gooses in there looking for comics.
Yeah, we were. There was a couple other people came a little bit. They see we had the whole aisle locked up, and we set them on their way.
We were the only ones in there.
Imagine if we brought Hialeah, Javi, Boat, us. We would beat the whole damn aisle.
Yeah, we could take the whole aisle. Nobody won't want a shot. No one won't want to get that until we get everything good.
Yeah,
dude,
and Javi was with us because he came visit his sister, so he might plan that again.
Well,
it's a good time to go
that way. You don't know if he's staying out west though. So
either way, that was a fun day, just like it was when I came down to Tampa and hanging with you fellas.
Yeah, that was our last Tampa trip was fun.
So I'll be like, even though y'all said y'all got other stores, I'll be like, let's go to Urban's first so I could just blow all my.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Urban's has a whole bunch of G.I. Joes, man. Y'all be broke, both of y'all.
I know, right? I'll be like, all right, I'm done. I'm going back home.
Yep.
Hey, wait till you see the Comic Club, man. The Comic Club, man, they got a serious amount of back issues.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta go there, man. Like I
Yeah,
said,
he's got a lot of back issues. I mean, that whole back wall.
Yeah, Steve's been.
Hey, I've been there a couple times, but I haven't been in a while. I was
Yeah.
gonna go there today. I thought about going there today. And
Yeah, I was
like,
talking to him yesterday, and because of the pandemic and everything, he had to take out another loan just to keep his doors open.
So he's willing to sell some of them books.
So yeah, he's hurting. And like I said, I had those 2 Mr. Miracle books. I went to go pay for it, and he's like, "Hey, all back issues, you buy 2, get 1 free." So
yeah,
can't beat that.
I just hope by the time November comes, this pandemic just dies off or something, man. Because this thing is just it's been killed the whole year. But I don't want it going into towards the end of the year, and it's still a big thing.
It's going all the way to the election. It's going to go to November.
It's already been written. This is
the way. This
is how Trump set it up. Just go to the election year so I can get reelected and fuck shit up some more.
Nope, he ain't gonna get that won't. It ain't helping him. They're hoping it hurts him.
Everybody hopes it hurts him, but you never know. It could be our bum ass state that mess things up.
Don't know.
Never know.
We'll
Never
see.
know.
I know that lady they just arrested. she's on death watch already. They said suicide watch. The one that's connected to
Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Hey,
As soon as I
she's gonna put Clinton,
she's arrested, she's
Clinton
gonna
down
die.
if he don't get rid of her. He's screwed.
Clinton.
Have you seen? I watched a documentary on it. Did you see the documentary?
No,
Yeah.
They got a documentary on it, man. I mean, she's all in the documentary, man. They show her left and right.
Either way,
She'll get her own.
I'll still be looking forward to hanging out with you guys, regardless. You know, just have my mask on and all that stuff. And
Yeah, well, I'll be in all that mask. My mask just barely hangs on my face anyway. The one boat, that's the only one I use. If I don't got that one, I don't even really want to go in.
Yeah.
Because those other ones, man, go on my ears. I'm not with that. Hanging on my ears.
You know, they announced Spooky Empire for August, and Rico Browning's going to be back, and I'm hoping that this might be.
Wait a minute, Spooky's in August this year?
Well, they always have 2 a year. One's usually in May and October.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I know, but it's usually October, not August.
They always have 2.
Yeah, one early in the year and one later in the year around
Yeah, the one
Halloween.
early in the year got
But
pushed back.
August is too close to the October one. That's why it kind of throws me off that they have one in August. Normally it'd be like in April, May.
Yeah, usually in May, but I don't know if that's the one that got pushed back or not. I don't know. All I know is Rico Browning's going to be back. Hopefully, if he doesn't get sick or get shut down. So I got some more books for him to sign.
Well, TampaCon was supposed to be the 10th, was next weekend, and then they got pushed back to the end of the year, end of the month. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I think the city's gonna push it again.
Stuff's going up too much to have a big event like that.
Yeah.
That's why
It's just
I don't
not
know
worth it.
if I see August happening either.
Yeah.
Either way, it's just gonna be a small meetup. Just hit up a couple of shops and enjoy the day.
The shop what was it? The Yancey Street I'm at. They got a guy that actually prints out the cover metal prints of the covers of the old school books. Like I sent a picture to Steve of your birthday book. That's a metal print of it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like $25, and then the guy is able to print them, like on a metal plate. So I saw it, and then I saw the Robert one, the Fantastic Four with the Silver Surfer. I'm like,
yeah, number 50.
Yeah, I'll go. Oh, I should order it just because it's a metal print. and my boy goes, he sees me look, he goes, you wanted to make you a Vaporella one, don't you? I go, yeah, why? Yeah. So it's like
Big Remo's back. You missed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about a variety of things since he left.
He probably had to go to Walmart like he did last time.
I sent him the link if he wants to jump on again.
When we were making burgers and stuff last time.
Man, I'm so glad I did not participate in that episode because y'all would have straight killed me with the burgers y'all made. I was like, I would have just came with the Juicy Lucy cheeseburger with cheese in the middle and a couple of onions and stuff like that. Y'all just outdid yourselves, man.
I did mine on purpose as big as possible, though.
That was ridiculous. And then Robert G come out with Mrs. G's burgers, 2 burgers. I was like, damn, that's twice the lowest.
My wife made that other burger, Sean, with it was a Hawaiian burger. It had a pineapple on it, and I took a bite of it. And it was good, but she was my competition, so I said, "Oh, it's okay. It ain't that great." Hey, but later on, I said, "Hey, can you make me one of them burgers?" She said, "Oh, now it's good, huh?" I said, "It was good then. I'm just gonna give you no props in front of everybody till I got because I thought they were voting."
You have to say that yours is better.
Yeah, I would have won for the largest burger. You guys would have won for taste.
Mine was as big as yours.
Yeah.
Jeff, mine was like that damn tall.
Yeah, I just made it.
Just was big and wide.
Yeah, I made my pat. No, but normally mine's about like Steve's. Like it's but I just went. I was messing around with it. I'm like, I'm just gonna make one huge ass patty. Just slapped it together. I'm like,
Then Mrs. G with that mac and cheese burger. The
Oh,
veggie
yeah.
burger. I love it.
Yeah,
That's
I saw one
yeah.
of those at Ford's Garage. They got Ford's Garage. They got one.
yeah.
Mac and cheese burger.
That's
I
what
think
I'll
at
be
Glory
cooking
Days
tonight
too.
on the grill. I'm grilling up some burgers for dinner tonight.
Yeah, I don't. I got to see what's going on for
Oh,
tonight.
yeah. You still have to decide what's the next cook-off thing we got to do. You, Bo, you still got to decide what we're doing next.
I decided
Oh, okay.
one of my favorites,
Mm,
What was it?
breakfast.
Breakfast.
Oh, breakfast.
okay.
You know, I'll make a mean breakfast, y'all. I'll make a mean breakfast.
That's what everybody does. That's
You're
what
asking to
we
be
do.
there this time, Sean. We will redo the show to you.
Hey,
There.
we can fit 10 people on this stream now, so we're all good this time. We it's not 6, and we can fit at least 10 now on
Oh, you
StreamYard.
done now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they bumped it up to 10.
they bumped it up.
Damn.
They saw everybody starting to move to Zoom, so they like Zoom our competition. We gotta up the ante. We gotta make it like 10 people or something.
Yeah.
So you guys can all participate now. No,
Hey man, I already been planning my breakfast because I talked to Boat last week, so I've been eating it First Watch a lot. You know where? Have you ever ate there, First Watch? Well, they got some healthy breakfast, but they got some good ones, man. I know Miss G's gonna try to do the same thing as me, so I gotta be ready.
Yeah, I've been tossing around some ideas too to try to figure out what I'm going to do because I love breakfast is one of my favorite meals. So it's like I love everything, but I can't make everything for one dish. So I got to try to figure out what I want to make for a dish.
Yeah, because we used to have it for dinner here, but I'd say, do you guys want to have breakfast for dinner tonight? And they're like, hell yeah, because they love bacon. They smell that bacon cooking, man. They holler from upstairs, is it done yet? I can smell it all the way up here. I'm like, hell no.
Yeah, I was the same way growing up, man. A lot of nights we'd have breakfast for dinner.
Yeah, man, because
Do it now. Still do it.
We still do it all the time, especially eggs, bacon, and toast for sure.
Yep.
So
But
we
I
gonna
always
have
used to make the girls pancakes and that kind of stuff all the time because I made them growing up as a
breakfast
kid.
contest.
That's
just
the
like-
perfect one. That's perfect.
So when's this breakfast thing supposed to go on? Anyways,
Soon.
because we all gotta plan it.
Well, I think they were wanting to do like once a month.
Okay.
Yeah, since y'all did the burger one last week,
Yeah.
at the end of the month, it'd be nice to do it at the end of the month, you know.
Yeah. When
Close
I
out the
jumped
month.
out, when I jumped on with Jay Blitz goes, oh man, I wanted to participate in the burger challenge too.
Yeah. Everybody wanted to get in that burger challenge, man.
Yeah, I think we the first ones to actually do something like that, right?
Yeah.
In the comic community.
That shit was fun, man. That was fun. Hey, people didn't know, but I was eating my burger, and halfway through, man, I was getting super full because it was like 2 burgers. So I sat back like this, man. I was taking that burger and sliding it, feeding it to my dogs under the table. Guy, to get rid of it. Boy, they ain't good. Hey, they ain't good as me. Me and 3 dogs was awful.
After getting off, I had to take a nap for the damn thing to digest because I'm like, what the hell? This thing is still sitting there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I thought everybody had some great burgers. You know, Cookie cooked some great looking burgers.
Yep.
Hialeah had a great one.
No, Hialeah was the night before, man. I had that damn thing.
He had his stuff prepared. Like he couldn't wait.
He had his patties marinating all night.
Yeah, he
But-
could not wait.
When he was off air, ask Steve. When he was off air at the time, he was just munching.
He was eating the plantains. He was eating them plantains. He was eating them.
Even John's Comics
Count.
with Kids, man. He was ready for the burger contest, man.
Yeah, he was sitting back. You could, and he was like, "Okay, I'm ready for this." And he sat back. You see the TV.
Yeah, you see his burger. He
Yeah,
ate
burger,
it
his
before
plate.
y'all even started showing y'all.
Yeah, he had mustard and ketchup down there on the plate.
I was like,
Making me hungry, guys.
I
Yeah,
still
we're
got.
gonna be doing burgers tonight. I'm gonna call and see if they want something because they're gonna be coming home.
I got ground beef still in the fridge
Hey, that's one thing with my hamburger is my ground beef's got to be
yeah.
fresh as hell. Because that's if you won't get a good burger if you don't got it super fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had when I made my burger patty, I had just bought it that Friday, so I was like,
Yeah,
I was
that-
ready
yeah.
to be on there.
Hey, Sean, I went and got my own stuff, and Sherry went her own way and got her own stuff. We didn't even go together. She went one way, I went the other.
I
'Cause
just
she likes
divide.
Publix. She shops at Publix, and Winn Dixie's always nobody in there. So I was like, man, I can run around here and get everything, nobody in the way.
Yep. And I'm always the Winn-Dixie guy too.
It's not that I like it better. It's just it's faster.
Yeah, it's
Publix is
easier.
packed.
Yeah.
Publix is packed, man.
Publix got that good customer service though. I give them that.
I stopped in the Publix before the show when I was running around, man. I went to Walmart to get a few things for tonight, and I got almost home and I forgot. I went there to Walmart specifically for hamburger.
That's the only thing you didn't get.
I walked out of there with hamburger buns, hot dogs,
But no hamburger.
everything but hamburger. So on the way home, I'm like, dang it. So I had to pull into Publix. Publix was a madhouse. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It was a madhouse.
Yeah, that's why I want to find out if they want something tonight. I need to go a little bit behind. It was a decent line. I just went and got some bread this morning. That's all I got. And I still stood like 4 or 5 people deep in line just to get that. Breakfast. I can't wait for breakfast.
Walmart is a lot cheaper. That's
Yeah.
I work for Publix, but I should do majority of my shopping at Walmart. Or
Hey, he's like, I work at Publix, but I
Gotta
shop
keep
at
that on the
Walmart.
down low. That's something you say in the private chat, man.
Yeah.
I ain't scared. I ain't scared.
I worked for Winn Dixie for like 5 years, and I still went to Winn Dixie to get my stuff. So I was like, shit, I'm buying the stuff that I'm unloading and breaking down. I hated that damn yogurt though. The yogurt, because it always comes mixed with a lot of other things, like a purge load where they throw a whole bunch of shit on one truck.
Mhm.
And like, man, I can't stand that Chobani. Every time I see it, I get sick of that shit, man. Because I know how messed up that be coming off the trucks.
Man, that Chobani tastes so good, though. I love yogurt.
I spent about 8 years making Publix yogurt.
I gotta
Hey,
take-
did y'all know that Robert G was, he was like a chef for 20 years?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
so he's been it could have been double bad if he would have made burgers too.
Yeah, that makes me question why he ain't making burger.
Yeah, because he went to school for it and everything.
He does it. He likes it when Miss G does most of the stuff, anyways.
Well, he's gonna be on the hook next time. He can't let
He's
this
on-
just
yeah.
save.
He's on
Yeah.
the hook because I want to see him. I want to see how the plate looks.
Well, that's gonna be Miss G most of the time. Miss G's gonna. That's probably why Miss G was cooking, because Miss G got excited for it. She painted the plate and everything. You saw she painted the plate and everything.
See the Chad's comment, the Publix chicken tender subs.
Yeah. Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah, I had
wow.
one 2 weeks ago.
Oh Lord, there ain't no sub can touch that one.
Mm-mm.
That one's good, man.
You see how we start talking food now? The chat is starting to
Hey,
respond.
the chat goes on fire. Look, click, looks like a clicker. Click, 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 click.
Yeah.
Oh man. Watch me go.
Hey, Remo was sending me shots of the cases of the Monster, my white Monster drink, and I was like, damn, he's killing me, man. I want him to send me one of them whole cases here. So I ain't even gotta leave the house. I just went right and get it.
ASM, which one does your son work at?
Said Lakeland, so is that the one on County Line?
Well, they got low velocity, high velocity. They got Chart Warehouse. I don't know which one I work by the Chart Warehouse, by the old corporate office.
I had a buddy that did the painting. He painted refrigerator stuff. He touched, I don't know what it was, but I know he worked there, and he would buy the hell out of them stocks. I know that, but his ass bought so many stocks. He
Wish
said,
I
I
could
put all
afford to
my
buy
money
it.
into that.
Wish I could afford to buy it, but I get what they give me. So they've given me for 10 years, so I got
Trust-
a little bit.
Happy
well,
4th, Sam.
Happy 4th, Sam.
Hey, Sam.
So, we can end this show a bit early today, because I do have, some other things I want to get done before it gets dark outside.
Yep.
Kinda
All
like-
right. All right.
It was fun. It's fun hanging out with you guys as always.
Sure.
Talking some GI Joe and talking other stuff. But it was just great to get together and talk GI Joe. I know me and Boat were like the diehard GI Joe fans, and we all just talked about the figures, and it was some great screenshots of those upcoming GI Joe figures. I want that Destro one. That shit looked at the boss.
The-
Yeah, that Destro one looked at the boss. But for everybody that's watching this right now, thanks for joining us. Happy 4th of July. Hope you enjoy your day. And for anybody that's catching this on the rewind, thanks for watching it. Like, share, and subscribe. This is your boy Sean. Jeff, what you got coming up next on your channel?
Not much. The Extreme Nerd Tube on my channel, and then Rob has the Nerdy Collective show tonight. So I don't know who the guest is, so you guys have to tune in to find out.
That's right. And next weekend, I'm doing a special show. It's not going to be a normal show. It's going to be a show where I just invite, black women and within the comic community cosplay, and they're going to be on the show, and they're going to talk and discuss things. It's something that I've been wanting to plan to do for a while. So that's what I got planned for next weekend show.
So I'll be in the chat watching. So
Yeah.
watch in the chat and ask some
I-
questions from the chat. I'm gonna put them on the spot from the chat.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so it should be an interesting and fun show, So I'm looking forward to
Especially
this.
if you have Fresh Princess on.
Yeah, she's coming back. California Blend's coming back, and
Yeah.
it's going to be a blast. But I just wanted to do something, and when they all agreed to it, I was like, fine, that'd be good. So I love it. Let's make that date. So definitely looking forward to next week, and I hope everybody enjoy the rest of your day. So this is Sean, Stay Puft 1983. Peace out, everybody.